Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's bird update. We're going to have a look at the JMA season model for today's bird update. So it's kind of like JMA Wednesday in a way. We're looking at the JMA season model for the next 3 months, which of course will be July, August and September tri-monthly period. I shall get on that for you in a second. It is ahead of the first autumn 2023 season model roundup. That's going to be released on Saturday morning, actually. You can get 15 long-range models from the world's leading forecast centre to see what they're all showing for autumn 2023 for the first time this season. That coming up on Saturday. The JMA model will form part of that season model roundup. But we can get a lot of detail from the JMA, so we always like to take it out, isolate it in its own terms, and see what it's showing in a detailed way. And so that's what we're doing for this video. I'll get on it for you in a second. Just say that the first video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. We've also released the XC USA forecast, and we'll be live streaming our 10 to 14 day later on as well. So yes, live stream coming up later 6 PM we'll live stream our 10 to 14 days, so I shall see you live for that one maybe. Please like, share, subscribe on all today's videos and content. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. Right, let's start off then with the JMA 500 millibar height anomaly for July. So we're looking at the Arctic and North Pole view down. There's the North Pole just there, wider Arctic circle around here, and then we've got the mid-lower latitudes through here. Yellow, orange and red extrapolate to above average heights, which is high pressure, blue to below average heights, which is low pressure. So for July, you think on area of above average heights sitting across much of northern and western Europe, a trough of below average heights in the Atlantic. Looks relatively anti-cyclonic signal for July. There might be a little bit of influence from the Atlantic. I think we could be bringing the jet stream into that area of high pressure time, particularly for more northern and western regions. But basically, it does look as though high pressure should be quite dominant for July. August looks like this. Again, we get an area of above average heights from the Atlantic into northern and western Europe. So all looking rather anti-cyclonic into August there. And then September looks like that. So for September, we find a bit of a blocking signal setting up between Scandinavia and Greenland. And also some higher pressure down towards the Azores. Now through this area, we've got some weaker pressure. So I think in September, we might be bringing in some low pressure from off the Atlantic, actually. It is quite a complicated pattern, though. We could easily find these ridges sort of forming a big area of high pressure, but I think September might be slightly more unsettled there. All 3 months though, July, August, September, do show quite a strong anti-cyclonic signal, but I have to say. Right, so let's have a look at a tropical and mid-latitude view. So you can't see Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia, all those areas, the Arctic, North Pole, all those areas off the chart up here. But as we've had a look at that view down, we know what's going on. Of course, UK and Ireland in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you are looking at it. This is July, again, back to month 1, reminder of the July 500 millibar height anomaly with plenty of high pressure dominating across much of northern and also western Europe. So the temperature anomaly looks warm for July in those yellow colours there. That's 1 to 2 degrees above average. Another very warm July to come by the look of it. Bit of a north-south split for precipitation. So northern and western areas look a little bit wetter than average. Scotland and Ireland, England and Wales, hard to make it out, but actually England and Wales a little bit drier than average. So bit of an Atlantic influence of the northwest, but otherwise dry further south. And the main wind direction, by the way, is coming in from a southwesterly direction. So the black arrows here indicating the main wind direction. Always a little bit difficult to make these out, but they are sort of coming up from a southwesterly type point. Okay, this is month number 2 then. This is August with, again, above average heights, high pressure in the Atlantic into the UK and also into Western Europe as well. Looks like quite a strong anti-cyclonic signal for August. Again, we see warmer than average temperature anomalies predicted here. So a very warm summer coming up. Already started off on a warm note. Of course, it's going to be maintained. This is right for July and August. Again, the temperature anomaly is 1 to 2 degrees above normal. Precipitation-wise, it looks rather drier than average as well, with that anticyclonic signal in August. So I think most parts of the UK are certainly coming out slightly on the drier than average side. And the mean wind direction for August is actually easterly under that area of high pressure. That would be like variable winds, I suppose. But the black arrows are coming in from an easterly direction there. So warm, maybe hot and dry August. Following on from last year's hot and dry August. Could we have two back-to-back 18 Celsius CET August? Wouldn't that be something? After, how long did we go? Something like 19 years, 20 years, wasn't it? About an 18 Celsius CET August. And then maybe we're going to get two back-to-back. I don't know, it's only days on that though. And then lastly, we get through to September. And this one much more complicated. High pressure blocking things out up here. You know, British, that would be Greenland, and that would be Scandinavia, just bears in between. Got high pressure blocking. Also some high pressure down to our southwest as well. Maybe some weaker pressure coming through here, possibly. Let's have a look. Temperature anomaly. So still a bit above average, but not as warm as July and August. The yellow colours sort of retreating out to the west of us. So just a bit above average for September. And it does indeed look a little bit more unsettled as well, with rainfall starting to go slightly above average. So it's a cooler, wetter signal as we go into September after a warm or hot and dry July and August. And as far as the wind direction is concerned, again, very variable winds, but they seem to be coming from more of a northeasterly type direction. East to northeasterlies, and probably a little bit more cyclonic in nature as well, I would have thought. But of course, that's 3 months away, so no, that's the most unreliable part of the whole thing. Right, okay, so that's it for your JMA 3-monthly update for this month. We'll do it again, of course, next month. That will go from August to October. Wow, wow, wow. And as I say, we are doing the first Season 1 roundup for autumn 2023 on Saturday. So we're going to get 15 long-range models together on Saturday to see what they're all showing for the autumn for the first time this season. So that's going to be epic, epic, epic. Right, okay, we're going to be back a little bit later on with the 10 to 14 day live stream. So that'll be at 6 PM. I shall see you later for that one. For this month's JMA 3 monthly seasonal forecast, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.